Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is feeling great on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. And I just want to talk to you guys today about fitness and the importance of not missing out on your workouts. It is too important to do it when you got to do it. When you have a scheduled session, and I know that, our bodies, one day we feel energetic, the next day you may feel a little bit tired, you may feel a little bit weary, but you got to go past that, because here's the thing. Working out, part of it is a mindset. For you to get yourself where you want to get to in this fitness journey, as myself, I've reached goals that I had set before, but I wouldn't really commit to them until, I'm going to say, maybe the last few years is that I've become more committed. And I will say the last couple of months, I've taken my nutrition with the discipline to another level. I mean, I'm not cutting corners. And I have learned, a couple of things along the way, because there's people that when they're on their fitness journey, they completely just cut out, sweets and things like that. Me, I am the kind of person that I actually do have sweets, but there is a time for that. I set it up in a way where I watch what I'm eating so that I'm able to pull that off and, have a little bit of fun, but I don't get off, I don't know if you heard some people that they say, oh, when I get off, I don't know how to get back on. It comes down to your mindset. And this thing about fitness, it's a mindset also. It's a lifestyle and it's a mindset. And you just got to want it. You got to understand that you can't go by motivation. You know what's motivation? It's just being consistent. That's motivation. That's my that's the way that I describe motivation. It's just you just keep showing up even when you don't feel like it. There's days that I feel fresh, I slept well, and then there's times that you go through stuff. You got situations that happen in life, personal things that happen in the family, things that happen in your business or in your job, in your career. Things are gonna happen, and when they do, you can't let that slow you down. You cannot. So you gotta be strong. And I have learned in this journey, and not only that, you inspire other people when they see your growth, when they see that you're committed. They get inspired, and they're gonna start asking you for advice. They're gonna start asking you questions, what you gotta do. And it's a nice feeling. It's rewarding. And I'm just blessed. I'm just so blessed that I'm able, to have accomplished what I've been able to do up to this point, and just to stick with it, understand that, hey, this is a lifestyle. So remember, when you have a day, like I said before in another video, I mentioned it before about, leg day. To me, leg day is, when you do lower body, is probably, in my opinion, I think it's the toughest workout, but it's the one that when you go all in and you do it, being intentional, making it intense, challenging your muscles, you're gonna sweat. You're gonna sweat and you're gonna burn calories. Woo. I mean, I'm always, when I do leg day, I'm just drenched in sweat when I finish. But it's awesome. I love the feeling when you finish. Now, when you're doing it, you're you're feeling the pain in the quads and the hamstrings, the calves, But when you're done, oh man, what a beautiful feeling, because that you were able to accomplish something. You stuck with it. Even though it was challenging, but you stayed on course. So that's why I tell you, my people, do not quit. Don't skip on your workouts. It gets tough. I get that. Life will throw you things that are unexpected. You're going to face challenges. That's inevitable. We all know that. But don't let that stop you from working out, because when you are disciplined with your workouts, what happens is that it makes you disciplined in other areas. That's what I've experienced. And that to me is a blessing. It has helped me in a lot of ways, and it helps me to build mental discipline. And when you got mental discipline, you're capable of achieving, anything that you set your mind to, because you're disciplined. You're not going to allow yourself to get distracted, So that's my message today to you is, don't give up. And even if you skip before, take this moment and just make a commitment not to skip on your workouts anymore, especially leg day. Come on, people. Don't skip leg day, because you're going to see the results. In due time, you're going to get to those, you're going to get to see the transformation. It's just that it doesn't happen overnight, people. Don't get caught up on all that nonsense, with these fitness models and things that you see on social media. Look, drop that, man. Just focus on what you got to do. Because I used to pay attention a lot to that stuff. And I'm like, man, I'm not trying to look like somebody else. What I need to do is I just need to become a better version of myself. I need to improve my physique. I want it to be more improved than it was a month ago. Instead of me looking at somebody else. Everyone has their own, body, their own body type, So everyone is different, everybody's body. But you can become a better version of yourself when you focus on your goals in this fitness journey. So please, people, do not skip your workouts. And I'm laughing because I know that, we all been guilty of that. But like I told you, I feel very proud of the fact that it's been months and I haven't skipped. In months, I'm going to say maybe 6 months, I think, or more, that I haven't skipped a workout. Every day when I have a certain body part, whatever it is that I'm doing, my split workouts, I go all in and I give my best energy, whether I'm having a tough day or I'm having a smooth day. Just give your all, people, because this will impact your life in a very positive way. So my people, take care of yourselves. And as I've said before, please watch what you're eating. Take good care of your body, because it is a temple that God has, entrusted you with. The body is a temple. Take care of it. Make time to work out, to take care of your physique, take care of, your mental health. And if you don't like going to the gym, try working out at home like I do. And if, you don't have any equipment, just, save up something and invest, and you can get, stuff, nearby, places, where they sell, equipment at a good price. And if you're not motivated to do that, if you don't feel that, hey, just go out for a walk. Start with that at least, and start building from there. So my people, have a beautiful and very, very blessed day. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.